Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaimMD here today with another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle featuring a brand new team with a Glaceon. So I'm excited to use this team today. Shout out to RTSK who built the Pokepace of the team, and shout out to Ryan who passed me the Pokemon themselves. But Glaceon's really cool. I love the evolutions. My favorite's actually Umbreon personally, just based on design, not necessarily competitiveness. I also like Jolteon as well, again, based on design. So I guess the question of the day, what's your favorite evolution and which one do you want the most in the future? Like, do you want like a dragon evolution or do you want a steel evolution type of thing? I think it'd be cool to see something like that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm on my way to 300,000 subscribers. That is my end of this year goal, and I upload Wi-Fi battles at least 4 to 5 times a week, and I upload 2 to 3 Pokemon videos a day. So there's a lot of content on this channel. We are using the unofficial universal code for 66 singles, which is 2022-2021. So if you guys want to find 66 single battles and even have a chance to play me, this is the code I use. I upload literally every single battle I have, whether I get 6-0'd or I 6-0 or they DC or they... I don't know. I upload every single battle I have, and as you can see, we're finding games. And lastly, my merch is only available up until January 9th to celebrate the launch of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So if you guys want to get the BDSP merch, go ahead and pick it up now. It's the final few days. Let me see. We're using this team. I'm ready to Clefable on Wi-Fi, but I don't expect to use... Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to lead off with. But Glaceon actually looked really good here. Donphan looks great, too. They also have a Donphan, which is pretty cool. Manaphy looks phenomenal. Obviously, it's Manaphy, so I expect it to look really good. But I'm liking Glaceon, especially because I am Choice Scarf. So I can outspeed Dragonite. I can outspeed a lot of their team. I'm actually going to lead off with it just because it matches up well versus a ton of their squad. I love their team. Got one of my favorite Pokemon over there, Miltank. And also one of my favorite Pokemon to use, aka Donphan. So we do have Unaware Clefable. That's just a screenshot of their team. We do have Unaware Clefable, which matches up really well versus Dragonite. Stealth Rock I want to get up for sure. Manaphy just sets up Tail Glow and kind of kills everything. They could have Mirror Coat. They could have Mirror Coat on their Milotic, so I'll scout for it. Let me see. Let me see. Hopefully this is a fun one. I wish I could type GG to them. So lead off with Nips, the Miltank. Now, the thing with Miltank is it can easily have Thick Fat. However, if it's not Thick Fat, considering they're not weak to ice, if it's not Thick Fat, maybe it's Sap Sipper. Huh. I want to see. I honestly want to see just by clicking Ice Beam, because Miltank is usually a physically defensive Pokemon, so I might be able to just knock it out. Not to knock it out, but I might be able to 2-hit KO it if it's not running the Thick Fat. We'll see though. Let's just see. Why not? I know I'll be faster for sure. Are you running Thick Fat? Oh my god, and Glaceon gets the freeze turn 1 of the game. Holy, oh my gosh, poor Miltank. It's all blue too. It's all blue and ready. Ah, poor Miltank, dude. We're gonna go Magnezone here. I mean, take full advantage of this, right? What can I do? Unless they thaw. This also scouts for Thunder Wave. This also scouts for Thunder Wave. They don't thaw. So they took a good chunk from the Ice Beam, not as much. I think I'll just throw off a Flash Cannon here. I am faster. Yeah, they die. I'm so sorry about that freeze. I mean, Glaceon already doing work for me, right? It got rid of the ice resist. Like, my Milotic doesn't count just because I do have the... Milotic doesn't count because I do have the Freeze Dry. So, I mean, Freeze Dry looks hella good now. Blaziken comes out. We're going to go Donphan here just in case they opt to SD. Now, I am an offensive Donphan, so if they go for a fire move, they're going to smash me. But if they SD, I'll be fast. And I'll be able to live the hit. Yeah, they do go for Swords Dance. The thing about this is, again, I do have the Sturdy, and this is a Pokemon they don't really switch into very well. So even if they do end up switching, I don't care. As long as they like, I'm good. I'm good. Provided this doesn't Baton Pass, I'm good. So I'll live every hit. They might want to break my Sturdy and just weaken me, which I understand completely as well. They Swords Dance plus Detect. Uh-oh. Am I gonna fight Baton Pass? Am I about to fight Baton Pass right here? I'm about to fight Baton Pass, aren't I? Aren't I? You're Baton Pass, aren't you? Aren't you? What else would you detect? Oh, that's just Fire Punch. Do they burn me? They do not. They deserve to burn me, though. So, we bring down Blazing into its Focus Sash, which honestly just means I get 2 extra turns of Leftovers recovery because I do have priority Ice Shard. So, I mean, this is good for Donphan at the end of the day. I'm assuming it's going to put me out of range of, like, a Banded Extreme Speed from Dragonite. Because, like I said, I'm going to go for Ice Shard, obviously, to knock him out. Oh, best case for me would be they go for Detect here. Just so I can get 3 turns. They do switch out from my, to my Melodic, most likely. Yep. Good play, good play. Definitely a good play. Just scouting for the Ice Shard. So that's smart. I understand them wanting to break my Sturdy because that could allow, like, Dragonite in the endgame to win. But I do have, like, a Clefable. So, They got burnt. Which means that my opponent 100% is, they have Marvel Scale as their ability. But that also means they don't have leftovers. So that's the kind of thing against Melodic. So we're going to bring out our Magnezone just in case they Scald or Ice Beam. It doesn't matter. Magnezone takes it, obviously. They do end up going for Light Screen, actually. Interesting, interesting. So that's cool. So they have the Light Screen tech plus the Flame Orb tech. Do I care if they end up bringing out their Donphan? I do not. Gonna Volt Switch. I'm not going to KO them, obviously. They may go hard Donphan. I really want to get up rocks in this game. But it's on my Clefable, and I need Clefable to stay alive for Dragonite. Yeah. I don't think they can afford to be Light Screen plus Mirror Coat because you need Recovery, you need Scald, you need Ice Beam. That did a lot, by the way. How do I want to deal with this? I Volt Switch, but I don't really have a... I want to keep Staraptor alive just in case their Scarf Toic is. I guess it's fine to go Manaphy. Them being just Light Screen is whatever. Unless they are Mirror Coat. Let's see. They just go for Scald. Yeah, so if you're holding Light Screen as your last move on... Good burn. If you're holding Light Screen as your last move on my Melodic, you really cannot afford to have Haze either, right? Because it would be... You have Recover, for sure. You have your Flame Orb, because... Well, your Flame Orb is just your defense. But you have Recover for sure. You have Scald. Yeah, Ice Beam and Light Screen, so I think we just Tail Glow here. I'm not using Manaphy to necessarily sweep. I just want to force them out. Dragonite comes right out. Ooh. Uh-oh. You know what's going to happen in this endgame, right? That Scarf Freeze Dry about to sweep, bro. That Scarf Freeze Dry is about to sweep. Now, Dragonite should be able to live this as long as it's multi-scale because Light Screen is up as well. And this is +3. However... They won't be able to KO me back. Like even Bandit because I'm a bulky variant of Manaphy. And I'm still faster than Dragonite. Unless they're Jolly. Yeah, so this is going to do... I'm modest. This might actually... Yep. Look how much we do. Alright, so they go right for the Dragonets. Which is fair. I'm not going to stay in. I'm going to go right out to Clefable. Because they should go for a Dragon move always. And Light Screen is going to be ending really soon, which means that Moonblast will be able to KO them. And even if they somehow go for Iron Tail or something, right? Like predicting my Clefable, that's fine. Because I can always go, which will 2 KO my Clef. I could always go out into my... I could always bring out my Donphan and Ice Shard them after. So we're going to Clef for sure here. They go for Earthquake. Which is smart. They did expect me to go Clefable. Very smart play on my opponent's part, for sure. And it actually did a good chunk, too. It actually did a pretty good chunk. I'm impressed. Alright, so this is definitely a threat. I'm just going to Moonblast. I'll live any attack besides Iron Tail. And if they do have Iron Tail, considering how much Earthquake did, I probably won't live Iron Tail. But if they do have Iron Tail, then... if I do live, I knock them out. And I don't get rocks, which is whatever. They switch out. Maybe they go Melodic. Or Togekiss. Good play. Ooh, this is looking hella good for the Glaceon. This is looking hella good for the Glaceon endgame, guys. Especially because I just got a special attack drop. Holy. So the Glaceon endgame is looking really good. They could Air Slash me here. I want to Stealth Rock just so I can break Donphan's 30. Yeah, they go for Air Slash. Oof, it's Life Orb. And your boy manages to break through. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so good. Glaceon is about to endgame this. Glaceon is hella about to endgame. Especially because Togekiss being, like the drop didn't matter because I'm unaware. But Togekiss being weakened for the Scarf Freeze Dry is so nice. So I'm excited about this. Let's see. So they're at minimum going to take another Life Orb hit. And that should put it in range of Stab Freeze Dry. That should put it in range of Stab Freeze Dry from Glaceon. Now, I could Ice Beam to be safe, just because Togekiss is a pretty bulky Pokemon. But considering they are Life Orb, I'm going to assume that they are offensive. And Freeze Dry is definitely KOing them if they're offensive, for sure. So I'm going for that. Scarf Freeze Dry. Timid Togekiss is faster. Otherwise, nope. And that Freeze Dry should KO my Lodic. It'll easily that. They probably stack Blaziken here. Oh, they go Donphan now. That's it. That's it. This is the only mon that probably took a Freeze Dry on their team, just because it's not Ice Beam, so it's not as strong. Actually, I don't even know if Donphan takes this. Nope. Oh my God, Glaceon, my bad. Yo, that's it. I win. That should be it. Blaziken dies to Stealth Rock, and Glaceon just comes out and clicks Freeze Dry. I can't believe how much work Glaceon put in, only because it froze Miltank turn 1. Bro. That's wild. Sorry, my friend, but this is one of the coolest moves they ever gave. No pun intended, but one of the coolest moves they ever gave Ice types, which is Freeze Dry. Being super effective. I wish most types had attacks like this. It doesn't have to be widely distributed, but having like a move that's normally resisted be super effective against a type is so cool. I think it makes sense for Ice, considering what Ice can do to water. At least can, you know, freeze it. So yeah, Togekiss comes back out. Doesn't matter. I'm definitely faster because I am Choice Scarf. Look at Glaceon wagging their tail like my dog. There's another one. Oh my gosh. This mon's so good. Granted, again, I froze the thick fat Miltank. It was physically defensive Miltank, for sure, because of how much it took. Especially defensive would have took like 4. But still, I froze it at the end of the day. So it definitely mattered. And yeah, I mean, for sure mattered. That was their answer. That was legitimately their answer to this Pokemon. And I guess Blaziken too, but I felt okay versus Blaziken. I had a lot. Oh man. Big Glaceon just comes through, and Blaziken is going to die to those Stealth Rock. I just want to Stealth Rock up for my Lodic, excuse me, just to break Donphan sturdy. That's the main thing. That way I could guarantee KO it. I didn't know Freeze Dry would pick up the KO for sure on Donphan. They must have been a more offensive Donphan, right? Because even though it doesn't have the best special defense. Actually, max HP Donphan takes 90 to 106%. Damn. Alright, well, I mean, that if there's any game that was a successful Glaceon showcase, right, that has to be it, right? I mean, that's it, right? That is a successful Glaceon showcase. So I do hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, if you enjoyed it as much as I did, make sure you leave a like. And of course, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. I will be using this team one more time tomorrow. And then we'll be switching up to a new team. So, of course, leave some suggestions down below of other Pokemon you'd like to see me use as well. And also, feel free to check out the merch. Like I said, that only has 2 days left.